What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to another juicy battlefield video. It is your boy, the Spartan Beast. Today, we're going to be talking about 10 things people are not happy about when it comes to the new Battlefield game. Now, I think that most people are happy with the gameplay, with the super fast, crazy, insane, chaotic gameplay. The game looks biblical, but no matter how good a game looks like, there's always going to be a couple of things people do not enjoy, and those are the things we're going to be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be reading comments of the community, talking about this stuff, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on these topics, whether or not I think these things are really annoying. So, ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any more time, make sure you spank that like button and let's do this. So the first thing I want to talk about is the price of the game. It is absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen. My boy here, he's not really talking about the price of the game, but I liked his comment. Russell says, remember when you bought a game and that was the whole entire game with no gimmick, no extra cost, no parts missing to buy when the game comes out a year later? Miss those days, they will never return, and you are absolutely right, my fellow beast. The price of the game on the next gen consoles is going to be $70. $70 for a multiplayer only game. No matter how good it looks, this is going to be a multiplayer only game with a battle pass. You're not going to be getting free stuff. You're not going to be getting full content, and you're paying more for that. You're paying more for that, man. This is not going to have the campaign. It's going to have 3 main game modes at first, 7 maps that are gigantic, but they're still just 7 maps. So the bottom line is that people are not happy with the price of the game because it's not a full freaking game, and I have to agree with them. And then we have thing number 2. This is about the specialists, and my boy here, El Bamboo Tree, he has a great comment. He says, everybody's gangster till we see 128 boys in the servers. He means in the games. Well, he plays on PC, but whatever. I mean, this is a great comment because this is what people are talking about when they say they don't like the specialists in Battlefield. We don't want Battlefield to be Warzone and Modern Warfare all over again, where all you see is Rose. Rose is that character that is all black, that looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction, and it is very annoying. When you see the same 1-2 characters all over the place all the time, it gets boring, and people would much rather play as a nameless soldier, as just a grunt, but instead we're gonna be seeing a lot of Borises in the Battlefield. And then we have thing number 3, no class locked primary weapons. So this is what my boy has to say about this. Yagiz, he says, I am fine with the idea of specialist. Oh, what? He's fine with having 128 Borises running around crazy? Like crazy, man? You are nuts. But he continues, but I don't agree with the concept of everyone being able to use whatever guns they please. And this is the problem with every single class. Medic, assault, whatever. Being able to use whatever gun they want. This game is going to have less gun variety. While in the other Battlefield games, certain classes only had certain guns, right? Like LMGs were on one class, assault rifles on the other class, snipers on the other class, shotguns on the other class. In this game, everyone's going to be using the most overpowered weapon, and it's going to look like Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare 3, where everyone just used the MP7, MW2, where everyone just used the ACR, and it's going to be annoying. So this is definitely a negative when it comes to the new Battlefield game, less gun variety. And then we have number 4, vehicle drops. And I think that I couldn't find a good comment about this, but some people are scared about the vehicle spam. You're not gonna have to run at your spawn and look for a tank or whatever. You're not gonna have to wait on the menu to get a tank. You can just call in a tank wherever you want to, and people are getting worried about this. I feel that you're gonna have to get a certain amount of points in order to call in these tanks, while you can still get them through the main menu, right? But I mean, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. This is a complaint that I do not really support, unless the vehicle spam is really crazy. But I am looking forward to crush Lil Jimmy's with my tank. I cannot wait to call in the tank and crush a little Jimmy. Oh my god, that is going to be sweet. And then we have thing number 5. I already briefly touched about this. No campaign in Battlefield, in this new Battlefield. RIP campaign, guys, okay? I mean, it's really bad. Mum Chum says, this looks great and all, But if there's no campaign, I am not interested. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, Dice. This is bad. Dice completely disrespected here the campaign only players. There's people that just play the campaign. They're bad. They're bad at the multiplayer. They don't want to play the multiplayer. They don't want to play against sweaty nerds. They just want to chill, play the campaign, play 20 minutes of the campaign today, 15 minutes of the campaign tomorrow. They don't want to spend time in the multiplayer because it's nerve-wracking. Paying $70 for a game that doesn't even have the campaign, that's no bueno. That is no bueno, guys. Remember Black Ops 4? It didn't have a campaign. Do you guys remember how much Black Ops 4 was trashed for not having a campaign? And then we have thing number 6, the plus system. So this is that thing that lets you change your class while playing the game. Like you're playing, you take cover, you change your attachments, and you keep going. You don't have to die, whatever. My boy El Travieso says, I feel like it takes away from proper customization from the main loadout screen, but if they do it right, it could be a fresh new addition to the series and will flourish. But I mean, yeah, pretty much with this, you don't have to put you don't have to put too much thought on your create a class before the game starts, right? You just go in the game with whatever class you have, and if you have to change something on the go, you just change it. It's easier this way. I understand what these guys are talking about, but it's something that's not really gonna bother me, to be honest. And then we have thing number 7, the gadgets. And oh my god, oh my god, the gadgets are crazy. You have robo dogs, you have grappling hooks, you have freaking wingsuits, you have all sorts, sentry guns, all sorts of crazy things. Can you guys imagine 120 robo dogs running around like crazy? 120 sentry guns. Now, obviously, there's gonna be, I hope there's gonna be a limit to how many sentry guns people can put on the ground, but I mean, the Ryan Rag says, I was really hoping for a Battlefield 3 or 4 vibe. Grappling hooks, automatic turrets, robo dogs, little 3-wheel taxis, wings shooting around in tornadoes. This is freaking dumb. I'm not gonna lie, usually I like this type of stuff. It is fun, you know, killing people with the robo dog. If we can kill people with the grappling hook, oh my god, it's gonna be biblical. But I understand what these guys are talking about. This is not Battlefield. Robo dogs, grappling hooks, you know, swinging around like Spider-Man. This is not Battlefield. I get what these guys are talking about, but as long as these things are not overpowered, and as I said, as long as we can grapple hook kill people, as long as we can pet the robo dog, I am going to be cool with this. But if they are very annoying, obviously that is going to be no bueno. But it's funny that when Battlefield 4 came out, it was competing with Call of Duty Ghosts. It wasn't really competing, but they came out at the same time, and a lot of people trashed the guard dog in Call of Duty Ghosts. And now guess what? We're gonna have a guard dog in Battlefield 2042. But instead of being a normal dog, it's a robo dog with a machine gun stuffed on his face. And then we have thing number 8. This is something a little small, a little tiny, but some people are complaining about this. The third-person executions. So my boy Mum Chum, actually my boy Adrian Brock says, I do not like how the executions are third person. The first person made it so much more personal, and I get what he's saying. We all remember the executions being like a first person. You grab a dude and you turn him around and boom, you shank him. It feels more. Yeah, that's the best word to say it. More personal. While the third-person executions, they feel more like a show, right? It's like they're copying Warzone and also Modern Warfare. But it's not gonna be something that bothers me that much, because usually I don't go for executions. And then we have thing number 9, the tornado. Now some people are not happy with the tornado, and my boy the Ryan Rags, he's one of them. Wings shooting around in tornadoes. This is dumb. Now the thing is that, okay, the tornado is going to be part of the Levolution. It's going to be annoying, and it's like at first it's going to be fun, but this is Levolution that is always going to be there. It's not Levolution that you activate. It's always there. So when it gets boring, it's still gonna be there. There's certain evolution that when it gets boring, you just don't activate it, you don't trigger it, right? And this can be dangerous because they say that the tornado can pick up stuff, vehicles and whatever, and you can throw them at you. Like, can you picture this? You're going beast mode, you kill a bunch of soldiers, right? You blow up a tank, you blow up a helicopter, and then out of nowhere, boom, you get crushed by a random vehicle thrown by the tornado. That is trash. So that's what people are talking about when they say they don't like the tornado. And finally, the last thing I want to talk about is that some people are saying that the game looks too futuristic. Now, this was the best comment I found. Shafi says, so finally we're getting some futuristic Battlefield as well. Hope they don't mess up like Infinite Warfare. Now, at this point, everyone already realized that the game is not going to be futuristic like Infinite Warfare. But what they mean, I believe, when they're saying they're afraid it's too futuristic or whatever, it's because of the gadgets, robo-dogs, grappling hooks, right? That might be like, that's, for a lot of people, that's not Battlefield, and that's what they are scared about. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I mean, most of this stuff doesn't really bother me, but this is what most people are talking about. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.